there ain't no bat.
So what type of research did you do in order to prep for Sergeant Kelly?
I've been Sergeant Kelly for a very long time.
I needed an actor that you would believe is kind of a grizzled cop. He's a little disgruntled, a little upset, a little jaded about what's going on in Gotham City right now.
John just kind of reached out to me and asked me if I would be interested in being in a Batman film, and I was like, sure, of course, I'm going to want to be in a Batman film.
He's been around. He's got some life experience behind him.
He said it's a twist, and I'm always in for the twist.
We met on the set of The Good Lord Bird. We were in John Brown's army. John and I got to spend a lot of time together. We got to know each other. He mentioned that he was into wanting to do films, and I was like, you have to chase that. Do it. Why not?
Becoming Sergeant Kelly, what I did to prepare myself for this was I just reflected on some of the things that have occurred in my life. When you build a character, or you become that character, and in that character's reference, there's things that we as humans do naturally. Deep down, I'm supposed to be a good cop, so I had to bridge those two things together and really think about that.
What is a guy to do in this situation? I thought about, what do I do for my family? And there's no limit. I'm going to take care of my family.
Once we got on the set and I was really starting to feel the character, there was some ad lib.
And Jerry asked me just quietly, he says, hey, do you mind if I steal the cigarettes off the dead body? And I thought, that's brilliant. Like, I love that.
There's certain things that I've seen over my time. You're not going to leave a pack of smokes with a dead man, right? So I just thought maybe I'll just pocket them for later. And it turned out I needed to smoke one.
It's such a small thing, but it just gives you an insight into how Jerry saw that character.
That guy was salty. He was, he'd been there and seen everything, so he knew what was going to happen to that pack of smokes. So why would let him to go to waste? I bet his lighter wasn't even his. Taking a dead man's stuff is probably not out of character, and my partner didn't flinch at it at all. The pocket watch came up, and I knew we were going to have a scene at the end where my wife chimes in. I'm doing all this for her anyway. I associated some kind of sentimentality to the pocket watch. Every time I looked at that watch, it was probably my conscience telling me I should not do what I'm getting ready to do. But every time I looked at the picture, I was going to do whatever it took. And I think that was the centerpiece for the character. And when the gangster tells me it gets easier with time, I didn't want it to get easier because I felt bad about what I was doing, but I would do anything for my woman. At the end of the movie, Sergeant Kelly gets home from shift, and as it pans across, you might see me in uniform with my wife, and that's our actual wedding day photo. It was nice. It was nice to have that little touch, and it's a real touch. Those little improvs, I think, hopefully made it a little bit better, a little tastier.
Jerry was awesome. He delivered everything I needed for the character of Sergeant Kelly.
And for me, less words is better.